Hello, Minister Farrakhan. I'm Karen Hawkins with the Associated Press.
Yes, ma'am.
Wondering if I can get your response to these reports that Gaddafi has been hurting his own people or attacking his own people. You know, that was President Obama's reason for intervening. What's your response to that?
Well, why didn't they intervene when Bush was hurting his own people? See, you all are always looking out for an enemy, and you're romancing an enemy every day. Gaddafi didn't have no stimulus package that robbed you of your wealth. Gaddafi didn't help Goldman Sachs and Lehman Brothers and all the Wall Street thieves rob the American people of their wealth. How in the hell can you look over there and see an enemy and don't see one that is robbing you blind under your very nose? And by the way, a lot of American people feel that Barack is hurting the American people. And they're making a move now to make sure he's just a one-term president. Thank God for this form of democracy where it is not open rebellion, but you're going to see that too. See, Wisconsin was just a seed. The union's just a seed. Let me tell you something. You think it's some black Muslims that you got problems with? You got problems with your well-armed militia that hate your government. And they'll tell you right now, when they went to the Tea Party with their gun on their hip, we come in peace this time. What did they mean by that? Those are the people you need to question, because Gaddafi can't get across the Atlantic Ocean to do you no harm. And if he did harm to his people, he has to answer for that. Everybody has to answer for their crimes. And I would say, while I'm on that point, to my friend Bashar al-Assad, when you see the people rising like this, don't wait for revolution. Create evolutionary change. What the people are wanting is more justice, more equity, more jobs, more transparency, less corruption. If you really knew what your CIA does, no, they don't. The American people are ignorant of the foreign policy of their government. Don't you ever think that they knew, because if they knew, they would rise up. If they hang around me long enough, they're gonna know, and they will rise up against the wickedness of their own government. Now look, you really don't know your government, and you don't know the American administrations. You just don't know. And I'm not belittling you. But this is corporate managed media that feed the American people the slop that they want you to eat. So they can tell in the stools that you produce from the food that they feed that they're getting their point over. Am I making it raw enough for you to understand? So I thank all of you for your presence, for your patience. And I pray that what we see going on in the world, that we will try our best to be prepared. You need to store some water in your homes. You need to store some food in your homes, groceries that will allow you to be in your homes for 2 to 3 weeks or 2 to 3 months. But when that great earthquake comes, it won't make any difference what you have in your pantry. It's very sad. And I hoped and prayed that I would not have to see that, but it is coming. And I pray that America will recognize that black folk are nothing for you to play with. You may think you can kill us, but you will only be ending up destroying yourself. So I thank all of you for listening. And I'm sure this will get to the government. That's who I really wanted it to get to. And they may do with it and with me whatever they choose. But God is the one in whom I put my trust. And I would advise you to do the same. Thank you for listening. Assalamu alaikum.